What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. There was a lot of talk actually in regards to the new models backing the new iOS 27 updates, and one of them specifically was around better dictation, better keyboard support, and more accurate typing. We've known this has long been an issue with iOS, especially even in 26.6. This was supposed to be fixed in 26.4, I think it was. It looked much better for a while, and then it kind of fell off a cliff again. So it's time to talk about it, put it to the test, and see if Apple actually made a difference here. So first things first, if we go into keyboard, let's do that on both of these devices really quick. You can see right here, this looks a little bit different. If we scroll down to the new version on iOS 27, you can see here we have an option for advanced dictation preview. I want to show you that this is enabled for this video, and this is going to allegedly give us a better preview with even more accurate dictation and automatic punctuation powered by a new on-device model, which is what we've hoped for. A lot of rumors thought it was going to be Gemini, still could be, but it is hard to tell right now. So yeah, obviously no option for that in iOS 26.6. So it's time to actually run these through that test. What I'm going to do first is go to my Notes app on both of these phones, scroll to my test that I've been running for a while if you've been following the channel. Let's go into Notes and actually run this simultaneously to see how it works. I'm going to use voice dictation, predictive text, the whole suite. So let's go ahead and get started. What is going on, everybody? Happy Tuesday. I hope everyone is having a great day. What are your plans for the weekend, and how are you guys liking iOS 27 from the initial unveil the other day? So you can see exactly how similar these are. The old iOS 26, and again, this is not a beta, this is, but you can see iOS 26 flowed a little quicker, and you can see it actually came out more accurate. So you can see it says, "What's going on, everyone? Happy Tuesday." There's punctuation that is missing though. I hope everyone is having a great day. What are your plans for the weekend, and how are you guys liking iOS 27 from the initial deal the other day instead of unveil, but we have better no punctuation. And then here, if we scroll down, you can see it says, "What's going on, everybody?" Better punctuation with a question mark. Happy Tuesday. Punctuation is there again. I hope everyone is having a great day. What are your plans for this weekend? And how are you guys liking iOS 27 from the initial unveil the other day? So while not perfect, it definitely did get punctuation a lot better. Let's go ahead and do another test here. With iOS 27, watchOS 27, and the other software Apple released yesterday, there was a lot of under-the-hood improvements and still leaves a lot to be desired. What about, let me think. I'm trying to pause here. As you can see, it did leave off the ums and ahs. So, for the second test, speaking naturally and all of that, we got similar results, but again, this does look a little more smooth to me. So you can see it says, with iOS 27 and watchOS 27 and the other software Apple released yesterday, there is a comma here, but we do have a capital T. There was a lot of under the hood improvements and still leaves a lot to be desired. What about him? Question mark. Let me think. I'm trying to pause here. As you can see, it did leave off the arms and ahs. So kind of far from what I was trying to accomplish here. But in iOS 27, you can see it says, with iOS 27, watchOS 27, and the other software Apple released yesterday, there was a lot of under the hood improvements and still leaves a lot to be desired. What about, let me think. I'm trying to pause here. As you can see, it did leave off the ums and ahs. So while not perfect still yet again, this definitely looks a lot cleaner. And what's interesting is you can see the highlights in blue here don't even exist at all on iOS 27. Not sure if that's a bug or not, because this definitely is not perfect still, but you can see there is clearly a difference in the foundation model. Now, let's go ahead and just type something. What is going on? Do you want to go to Best Buy today? And that worked pretty easy. Let's do the same over here. And you can see, yeah, it's definitely comparable here. Speed looked good. It kept up pretty well. I didn't see a lot of delays. No real issues there. What I'm seeing that's pretty interesting is in the predictive text line here, they are exactly the same, showing I, the, and I'm. So let's go ahead and just tap the third word on each to see what we get. We'll tap it 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just going through my. Let's do another 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just going through my phone to check in. I'm just going through my phone to check in with. So I did one more time. This one added a emoji for a phone. This one did not. So if that's your style, that might be a little different. But as you can see, it is working pretty decently. Now let's go ahead and do a swipe to text. Hey, what's going on? How are you doing? How are you today? Do you need anything? And now let's do the same thing here. So you can see this totally got butchered. So that is reassuring to see that we actually have a little bit more of accuracy on iOS 27 as well. Definitely a good sign. One thing I can tell you also, in text messaging, it is nice how the new keyboard and OS does operate, where if it gets a calendar or a map location, it will automatically give you an option to set a reminder, save it to maps, open in maps, and things of that nature, where we just don't have that yet in iOS 26. So, having said that, you can see just how clean and different these are going to be, but I don't think this is exactly what we were hoping for just yet. I think it's just because of the betas. Hopefully it'll improve, but using voice dictation still does not seem as good as what Gemini truly offers on Android devices. Could just be my opinion. You guys leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think if you're on the beta or how impressed you were with these side-by-side comparisons. That's going to be it for this one, guys. Again, subscribe to the channel. Ton more iOS 27 coverage. Let me know what you think, and we will catch you in the next one. Thanks again for watching. Peace.